let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
I have delivered the missive about the meeting. Do you have any questions, Master Dan Heng?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you, Miss Huanxi.
You need not address me as Miss. I am but one of Miss Bailu's maids. Then again... Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be? I'm speaking with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you.
She is a close friend. I've invited her along to bear witness. Please, treat her as you would me.
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Байлu. Байлu is simple and innocent, incapable of ill intent. It's natural for a servant to care for her master and... Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned. Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the stubbornness of her predecessor. The Preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Luofu's High Elder... Whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, or have you take up the position But, if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Байлу, it could lead to great... Such a major matter as this is not... I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every day as she studied medicine and received tutelage. As far as a Xianzhou is concerned, children like her enjoy a charmed and happy childhood. But as a High Elder in nothing but name alone, I can't bear it. Your Highness, please think about this. Miss Байлu is young, naive, and easily manipulated by others.
I understand your concern.
Then I will bid my farewell. Master Dan Heng, whether you choose to meet Miss Байлu or go with me to see the Preceptor Elders, I will...
I haven't even set eyes on Байлu. No need. March will find out sooner or later. You know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara in Scale Gorge Waterscape, yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, plunging everything into catastrophe. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new... But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. The star skiff is ready.
The Ambrosial Arbor. Come on, draw.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star?
The rumors are true. You really are back. I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a Vidyadhara too, as you can see. I'd heard the reincarnation of the great sinner has returned to the law. Oh? Leave this troubled place. Certainly. Miss Байлu has weathered nothing but criticism since she was granted the title. But the Alchemy Commission firmly believes that girl to be a precious diamond in the rough. Moreover, Dan Feng selected her as High Elder, making her the leader of the Luofu Vidyadhara. Fate chose her as our sovereign, and we bowed down before that destiny. Now that you're back, everything has changed. The Preceptors are starting to think of finding other candidates, which means nothing but...
I have no intention of threatening Bailu's...
You may have a clear conscience, but even so, as long as you remain on the Lafu, invisible forces will try to not repeat the mistakes of a past life.
Excuse me, are you two on your way to the Alchemy Commission?
Hello. What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around...
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting the High Elder?
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady. But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading. Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Don Fong.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem...
A chance meeting is a gift from fate. These people speak of legitimacy. They believe that Байлу was chosen as heir apparent by the previous High Elder, and that unless she were to commit a terrible sin, that the healer lady has draconic features and scarcely believable therapeutic abilities. Some regard this as evidence that she is the High Elder, now that Don Fong's reincarnation has shown a command over the vast marine expanse of luminescent depths. Those longing to keep the traditional bequeathal. After Don Fong's abdication, they fought against the Preceptors and saved Bailu's dignity. These folks aren't the type to just let it go. The power struggle between the Preceptors and their High Elder is a tale as old as time. And someone as powerful as Don Fong, the Elders used to have a small say in appointing the new High Elder. Who could have imagined that Don Fong would pick his own successor now that Don Hong has arrived? The Elders see yet another chance. How could they let it? Us outsiders should not judge the laws of the video. The Preceptors have been suppressed for some time now. They will inevitably try to overturn the situation. It is an internal affair of the Vidyadharas. As long as it does not, nevertheless, as a friend, let me remind you of one thing. So long as Don Hong and Байлу, with their respective High Elder powers and titles, both remain on... It's getting late. You are headed to repair the Arbor's seal at Scale Gorge Waterscape and visit the High Elder, no?
Master Don Hong, you're back. Have you made your decision? Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set?
Miss Байлу is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is unworthy of setting foot in this—
Wait. Master Don Hong's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the Preceptors.
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity, and even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. Die, Don Feng.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! The times are
You
changing.
say Don Feng was merely a previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
Awaken, dormant skin.
World-cleansing dragon! As I expected, Don Feng, you have returned.
Thank you for rescuing me.
They came for me.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave. Master Don Hung, after your meeting, will you...
Should I ever want to meet the preceptors, Miss Huanxi?
I understand. Please alight, Your Highness.
It could be dangerous ahead.
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages. An assassin? Are you okay?
Fortunately, the skills of Master Don Hung and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Don Hung, miss.
Huh? I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants...
I am Don Hung. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Байлу.
You're Don Hung? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got their work.
Miss Байлu, please don't say things like that.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Don Feng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail? If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Байлу. I've heard about your situation, and while I can't guarantee...
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think.
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Байлu,
Huanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two... Wow. What a
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, why did Don Feng choose me all those years ago?
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragon Heart. Once succession is complete, the former... However, Don Feng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself and just...
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, and see if I can help recall our memories. Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea.
Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
This feeling.
That's it. You did it! This alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge and the whole of Scale Gorge waterscape was responding to my voice. That's fun! Danheng, teach me another trick!
Wait. Can you feel it? You! Who are... Protect Байлу!
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here! Nobody's getting hurt with me around! I'm okay! I'm okay!
Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Storm!
Annihilate.
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smoke screen. I'm afraid that... Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If I'm their target, we don't know how many there are. Let's get out.
Look at that shadow. Could it...
This power, it rivals the tidal forces in Scale Gorge.
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called mirage echoes. They are memories of past lives and echoes from...
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And...
Seems this mirage mistook me for Don...
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice anywhere. The proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You availed yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to, as the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But the upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the transmutation. Our laws could have seen you executed. Pity that the High Elder succession could not be allowed to... Kylorum Venti of the Yaoqing put forward a strong case for you, and the Ten Lords Commission spared you from capital punishment.
Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated.
Impossible. I still live! The High Elder succession will not...
I don't like this mirage echo. He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. I guess Danfeng probably never told them the secret of the transmutation arc.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. These mirage echoes, on the other hand, are vestiges of the past. If we can center and transmit the echoes, we should be able to detect any assassins hidden. Let's look for mirage echoes and send out pulses.
Байлu, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet again.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old Chief Alchemist.
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time? I don't think so. The appearance of the Lawful's High Elders have been similar. Байлu, return to the Forbidden Residence. I must speak with Master Donfong.
Oh, okay. Wait, no! You're...
Master Donfong, I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the transmutation arcane. The Videodara performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. Natural and artificial disasters inevitably reduce. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the permanence will be violated. For this very reason, I have spent my entire life... I have been without success for a long, long time, thinking that this reincarnation had been not...
Donfong. What did he do?
Master Donfong, your changes to the transmutation arcana created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary notions. How constrained to unearth the potential might of Long's blood and incorporate other races into the flesh of the dragon. Since the Preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent, they want to install another High Elder.
What does she mean by that?
The transmutation arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Videodara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal reproduction. Let's go.
Another invisible assassin?
Careful. They're waiting for us to get close enough to reveal our weak spots.
Target threat index. High Lord. Are you that clever?
I'm okay.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks! I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Naughty to nap.
Oh, Grace. The times are changing.
I'm okay.
World-cleansing dragon.
Who's next?
Eliminating threat.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
Do not fret. Break.
It's you, Master Donfong. You were my hero. I dreamed of being just like you. Of joining...
This mirage echo You must be a cloud knight who fought.
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? And my leg was torn off by that. The doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. But my poor, you once told us that we should cherish every life cycle and that you would use cloud-head magic to heal our wounds. But in the end, all you did was...
I must listen to him very carefully. We cannot afford to...
I will never forgive you. The High Elder's power belongs to the Vidyadhara of the lawful. You are unworthy. Hand it over.
Dan Hong, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder?
Before any of this transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
Are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Luckily, I had Dan Hong and her to protect me all the way. If any...
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, Miss Байлу, I'll report. Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had happened to you, it would...
Assassins? None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins.
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Dan Hong. But the ones we met in the ruins?
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out the unworthy High Elder?
That was my idea alone. How, from my perspective, the Vidyadhara requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed. Miss Байлу, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here.
Heaven's Search. Break!
You don't look so good.
Awaken dormant scales.
World-cleansing dragon.
Heaven's Search. Rise! I sent a storm. Heaven's Search. Break!
I'm on guard.
Heaven's Search. Rise!
Am I too late?
General! Did you bring reinforcements?
Reinforcements?
Show no mercy.
I am the reinforcements.
Awaken dormant scales.
World-cleansing dragon.
The strength.
Merciful Medicus!
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Do not fret. I sent a storm.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Fail
Lance at the ready.
Heavens, break! Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon!
A foregone conclusion.
I'm on guard.
The strength. Heavens, rise!
There's no time to lose.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
I sense a storm.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder.
Let me tend your wounds.
I'm on guard.
Show no mercy.
A pity.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that but they should return to their senses? Attacking the
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone.
Save your breath. We'll know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the
Too late, Genuine.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the elders. A false dragon who failed, and today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady, the seed of divine foresight can
Thank you, General. I'd like to talk more with Danheng first.
Very well. I will...
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of cloud hymn. Danheng, did you have a teacher?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who
As far back as I can remember, I've had the Preceptors and Alchemy Commission healers telling me what to do. Cure diseases, save lives. I don't know if that counts as... You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous...
A friend or disciple of Danfeng? Miss Байлу. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only, and that an absence of true power would eventually put you in grave danger.
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Danfeng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the
In that case, Danfeng We should head back to the healer's market. Naya?
Now that the seal is repaired, my fares on the Xianzhou have drawn to it.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked, and
As a nameless...
that is a pity.